Hello everybody, and welcome back to another video. First of all, I would like to thank you all for the way you received my last video. The video about the flour and making flour and baking bread and the mill from the Viking age. It was a big video for me. It took a long time to record and a long time to edit, and there was a lot of planning and thinking going on for that video. And I was a bit nervous about releasing such a long video covering quite many different topics. That video could have been many smaller videos, but I decided to do it like this as it was a whole. And I felt it was important to tell the story from grain to actual bread. So that was the reason for doing it like that. And this video has been so well received. It got so many views, and that is one thing, of course. But the other thing that is equally more important is that I have received so many comments on this video and so many kind words, friendly words of support, of appreciation, of yeah, that's been very inspiring, and it has really made me feel like I want to do way more videos, and it has really sparked my creativity. I have something really exciting I want to share with you guys, and stick around. I will tell you this in just a little bit, and in the end of the video I will announce the giveaway for this channel passing 5,000 subscribers. This has happened since the last time we spoke, and actually a few days ago we passed 6,000 subscribers. So this is going really well, and I'm really grateful for all the support this channel is receiving at the moment. So stick around for the end, and I will announce this giveaway. I have two things that you might recognize from some of my earlier videos that you guys will get a chance of winning. There is also going to be a small giveaway on my Patreon site, and that is a small community where I share early access to some of the videos and sometimes exclusive content or small parts that doesn't really fit into the bigger videos here on YouTube. I might put them on Patreon with a bit of music or a bit of talking, just so people can access this. So that's a small tight-knit community where we can discuss crafts, and you get early access to some of my works and exclusive access to some of my works. And there is a small competition going on there as well. So if you want to be part of the YouTube thing, stick around till the end. And if you would like to have a second chance of winning the giveaway on my Patreon site, head to Patreon and check that out. And I can tell you that Patreon right now being a relatively small community, the chances of winning are quite big, I must say. I sometimes struggle to find a nice place to record my videos. I'm often out in the forest, and that is really depending on the weather. Not so much for me, but my camera gear, and sometimes the things I'm working with is sensitive to water. So if the weather is good, I can go to the forest, and I have plenty of forest around me in the area where I live, and nice places I can go to. And I really enjoy doing that. But sometimes I do need to work in a place where I am protected from the elements, and that is a bit hard for me to find. It's not always I have access to be in one of the reconstructed Viking houses in a living history museum. That only happens rarely. And then there is a place you've seen me go to a lot. I was there milling the flour in the last video. It's by a little pond in the forest. It's a recreative area. And there's this small house or shed that people can enjoy their picnics in. If I go there in the early morning, I am sometimes lucky enough to have it for myself, and I can film there, and it have this and it feels a bit like if you're in a Viking setting. But I'm dying to have my own place. And right now, I don't know if you can see behind me, we're down by the little stream, and this is actually a place in the bottom of our garden. We have quite a large garden, and the house is up there. But down here there's a small corner by the stream with overhanging trees, and I like this place a lot. I like to come here, and it's also a good place for me to film if it's not too wet. You've seen me here when I prepared the lamps in the video about lighting a Viking house. I can put a link to this video up here for you guys. And I was here with my family, with my wife and my daughters, when we were preparing the new Viking shoes, and we were teaching our kids how to grease their leather shoes. That was also recorded right here by the stream. So it's a good place, and it's a place that I really like to go. And I have very big plans for this place. And stay tuned, hang on, stay with me here. I will tell you about this in just a short while. A short while ago, I was on the building site of a reconstruction of a Viking ring fortress at Ribe Viking Center. And this place was mesmerizing. To see the timber and the tools and talk to the builders and to get this sense of something really big happening right in front of your eyes, wood becoming houses and structures, that really lit a spark or a flame inside my brain. And I came home thinking I need to build something too. You might not know this about me, or maybe you have figured it out by watching my videos. I am in love with tools. Replicas of tools from the Viking age, hand-forged by skilled craftsmen, hand-forged by people I know or have good relations to. That is really important for me, and this connection with the tools and the people has driven me over the years to gather quite a big amount of tools. I have a big chest, 20 or 25 kilos of hand-forged tools from the Viking age, and most of this I never get to use. I carry it around with me on markets, and it's just standing there in the tent with a padlock on, and I rarely get to use any of them. I'm busy with other things, and I'm enjoying spending time with my family, and I don't really get to build anything. But I have all these other tools. I have big axes, I have bigger drills, I have chisels. Basically I have tools enough that I could build a ship or a Viking house or something. So I have so many tools that I never get to use, and I've decided that I need a project where I can use all these tools. So I thought you guys should be the first to know. I am going to build a small Viking house right here in my garden, right next to the stream. I don't know how long it's going to take. I'm not planning on being done in at least a year. But I've started the first small steps, and I'm going to take you guys along all of the way. And I think there's so many interesting parts in this. There is preparing the timber, there is the joinery, there is discussing why and how this should be constructed or laid out. There's all the archaeology, and there's the interpretation of Viking houses. There is a lot of research about how Viking houses were laid out and built that I can't wait to look into. There's of course all the tools, sharpening and using all these really cool tools that are amazing for the jobs that they are designed for. There is the roofing, and there's so many nice little decisions and small things I need to build and do that I think could be very interesting to learn. And of course I'm going to take you guys along with me all the way, and I'll make a whole series of videos about this building project. What I can tell you now from the first early plans is I have an area that I think is a roughly, the house is going to be roughly 2.5 meters times 2.5 meters, so relatively square. I don't think it's going to be very tall, just tall enough for me to stand in the middle. I'm planning on having a two-sided roof with turf on it. I was considering oak shingles, but this area is very damp and there's always overhanging trees, so I don't think an oak shingle roof would have a long life here. I am considering though to make one of the walls that is protected by the overhang of the roof covered with oak shingles, because I think that could be really fun to make. And my brain don't work too well with a plan that is too laid out, so I need to be able to make things up as I go along. But I have of course been thinking a lot about this, and I'm also restricted by the space and the time and the economy in this, and the timber that I have available. I was lucky enough to get a whole bunch of old beams from an old barn that was taken down, a really old barn in the area not a little north from here, that I think will be part of the main construction. Yeah, so I am just really excited about this project. It's going to give me a chance to use all the tools I never use. It's going to give me a chance to show you guys how to use these tools, and I'm going to be able to take you guys along for the adventure or the journey of making this in a whole bunch of videos. The decisions that are going to be taken along, the decisions that are going to be taken as we go along. And by the end of it, I am going to have a small Viking house here in my garden that I can use for making videos when I need to be sheltered from the elements. We can do all these small talking videos there, and when there's smaller projects or leather work, sewing jobs, I will be able to film them right here. So this project will end up in a small Viking house, and of course it's also going to be an area where I can spend time with the family, also doing not Viking activities. We can come here in the evenings for a cup of hot chocolate or roasting a marshmallow over the fire and just creating good memories. So yeah, I've been looking forward to tell you about this, and I know right now there's not a lot to show. It's just me talking about it, but I really hope that soon I can start giving you a more visual idea of what's going to go on here. Now it's time to talk about the common giveaway. When I made the video about the wax tablet, I did not make only one wax tablet, I actually made two. And my plan was that I was going to give one of these away. I brought both the wax tablets with me to the Viking market in Ribe, and my daughters had great fun playing with these. I guess they thought they were like Viking iPads or something. They were able to use the small stylus to draw and write, and then they could just rub it and heat it up a little bit and erase it, and it could go over and over. So there's many ways to use these wax tablets, both in a Viking setting, but I also think that a wax tablet could be something that would be fun to have if you are not a Viking reenactor. They feel nice to have in your hand. It feels nice to have to touch the wax. It feels nice to scribe the wax with the stylus and to rub the wax to remove your carving or your writing. I have decided to give one of these wax tablets away to one of you guys. And I think it could be a fun thing to win, and there's many ways that this could be interesting to use, even if you're not a Viking reenactor. So that's going to be the first prize. The second prize will be a small cup or kuksa that I have carved. I have used it in a few videos, but I have not used it a lot. It doesn't contain a lot of liquid, but it's enough for a small cup of coffee. And it's really nice to have a wooden cup that you can bring to trips around. And I use these kind of cups in a Viking setting. But they are great to bring for walks in the woods. You can attach a small leather string to the hole of the handle, so you can just hang it on your backpack or from your belt. And it's a great small thing, and it's a great way of carrying a natural drinking cup with you. So that will be the second prize. So far we have 2 chances of winning. The third prize is going to be a set of posters that I made a while back. I used to draw a lot, and sometimes I happen to draw things that are in my head. And I made this series of drawings about 3 Vikings in different settings, where I took a lot of time taking care of detail of. So many of the things have an archaeological reference, and of course they have a creative side as well. A while back I had these printed onto this fancy artsy gritty poster paper. I used to have these for sale, I don't remember where, but I do have still a few of these posters that are quite unique, and they are really a one-off chance to get a handmade Viking artwork onto your wall. So 3 chances of winning, my friends. To enter the competition and to get a chance to win one of these prizes, all you have to do is write a comment to this video. I'm going to give this competition a bit of a run time, so it's going to run all the way until the 1st of August this year. So post a comment to this video before the 1st of August, and you will get a chance to win some of the items in this giveaway. By the end of the competition, I will draw a random comment. There is this random comment generator online that can pick a random comment, and that will be the winner. I will pick 3 comments, of course, for the 3 prizes, and then I will get back to you in August with the winner. So that's it for this short update, guys. Thank you for watching. Again, thank you for all your support. And don't forget to click the little notification bell. It really helps the video and the channel that you let other people, and especially YouTube, know that you had a good time watching. So hit the little like button, click the notification bell, and stay tuned for more videos. Until the next time, stay safe.